Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It's Tuesday morning. Yesterday was a holiday. We had the long weekend. I didn't do as much sourcing and thrifting as I normally would over a weekend because it was my daughter's birthday. We went to a water park. We had a great day with friends and family. So now it's back to work. I had a decent weekend of sales. It wasn't fantastic. Luckily, yesterday kind of picked up my numbers. I had a good day yesterday. So let's go over everything that sold. We'll start with Amazon. Amazon, I sold several things that I'm going to ship, which is merchant fulfilled, so MF, sometimes you might see it abbreviated. The other things are FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. So let's go over those. I had a total of, again, I always got my cheat sheet down below, so if you see me looking away from you, that's why I'm looking down at my cheat sheet. I had a total of $324.93 on Amazon. There was, let's see, 4 items sold by Amazon, items that I sent in for them to ship, FBA, and 2 that I'm going to send. The first one is this. It's a Denali National Park jigsaw puzzle. It's 1,500 pieces. It looks pretty standard, but I was the only one to have one on Amazon. Whenever that's the case, if you sell on Amazon, pump up your price because you will sell it for the price that you want. These were selling for about $30 to $35, maybe 40 tops. I put mine at $59.99 and it just sold. The next is this 20 questions handheld game. It's like this one. I actually got another one that I need to send in. These sell every time for $25, $24.99 shipped from Amazon. I pick these up all the time for $2 and $3 at thrift stores. They come in different colors. They're great sales. They're quick flips. You end up netting about $15 or so on these after all the fees. This was a great sale at $24.99. The next item was a really good find. It's a Harry Potter Diagon Alley board game. This was new and still factory sealed, brand new, mint, looked great. Again, there's only a few new ones out there. Used, they're going for $30 and $40, or at least up to that. I put mine at $79.99 and it just sold. The last item that is going out FBA is another Pretty Princess game. Like I said, this is my favorite to sell. I've probably sold, I wouldn't doubt, 50 of these games over the last few years. This one sold for $39.99. That's about the sweet spot for these Pretty Princess games. But this game sold for $39.99 shipped. They keep about $11 in fees, so you're getting back like $28 on this game. Figure a couple bucks into purchase price, 50 cents to $1 in cost to send it over to Amazon, and it's still a really great profit. Because if you're going to ship that yourself, first off, you're going to get 10% in fees from eBay. So if you sold it for $40, you're getting that eBay plus PayPal. Well, let's just say 15%. So on a $40 sale, that's about $6. Then you have to ship it. It's going to go priority. So again, best case, you're going to spend about $8. So you're getting that $12, $13 in fees from selling on eBay. So you're netting more by going on Amazon. And on eBay, you're not going to get the $40 for a used game. People dump these things for $10 and $12. It's not smart. Sell these on Amazon. All right, the 2 merchant fulfilled items that I'm selling are right back here. They're bigger items. These I usually don't send into Amazon just because of the size and everything. This is a Sony under-counter CD player and radio. These are great to pick up. I like picking up the Sony ones mainly. Sony seems to sell the best. There are a few other brands that will do okay. But don't buy the cheaper ones. The cheaper ones you're going to get $10 to $15 for. It's not worth the time and risk of testing and making sure they work. This one here sold for $59.99 plus a few bucks for shipping. I tested it out. It works great. It still has the spacers and the screws. Kind of important when you're selling these to have the extra hardware that the purchaser is going to need to install it. The last Amazon item is this, the Weebles Barn Dance. So this box I did not sell as new because as you can see, it's pretty beat up here. It's got a tear over on this side. You do not want to list these as new on Amazon. If it's on Amazon, it needs to be a nice, crisp, clean box. This one I sold is used like new. That way you can put exact pictures into your listing and let the buyer see exactly what the damage is to the box. It's still brand new. It was never opened, never used, but unfortunately because of that damage you have to sell it for a little less. But a little less in this case Let's see, this one still went for $59.99. So I still got a good sale on this. They paid a few bucks for shipping. It's gonna cost me a little bit. This is big, so it's gonna cost me, depending on where they're located, up to $15 to $17 to send. All right, let's go over the eBay sales. eBay sales, again, they were pretty good. Now for this is technically a 4-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday worth of sales. I did $488.61. That's a little low. That's barely over $100 a day, but I'll still take it. $500 for the weekend. It was a holiday weekend, and you know, I assume that people might have been off doing things with family and not as much time on eBay. So let's go over the stuff that sold. First off, yes, we got Mike Piazza cards. I had the same buyer buy 4 different cards. These cards all range from, I think, $12 to $20 a piece. Total of 4. You can kind of see the picture here. The total was $76.97, so just under 20 bucks a card. The next is another card, but not as good. At least not as good price-wise. This is a Chris Webber card back when he played at Michigan. It's going to a buyer in Michigan, so obviously they're a fan. This card sold for $2.99 plus another $2.99 shipping. As I say in a lot of my videos, I'm not going to list low dollar items like this anymore. This item here I showed in one of my haul videos. It's a Radio Shack like temperature sensor controller module. Again, I really didn't know what this was when I saw it at the store, but it was new in the package. It's vintage product, so I looked it up on eBay. There was none on eBay in the US. There was one seller over in like the UK that was selling it for $40 plus. So I'm saying, hey, look, if I can list this for $40 and get it, I'll go ahead and buy it. I paid $1.99 and it just sold for $49.99. I'm sorry, $39.99 shipped. So a nice $40 sale. It's gonna ship first class. Put this in a little box, make sure it doesn't get crushed. Next is this Guinness hockey jersey. Again, I showed this in one of my haul videos. I knew this would sell pretty quickly. It was a $40 sale. This was a big size. It was like a 3X. And $40 was about the price that they were going for. You know, people were asking up to $70 and $80. They're just not selling at that price. So $40, it's gonna have to ship priority because it is a big, heavy jersey. Gonna weigh over a pound. But this might get into a padded flat rate mailer. If not, I'll ship it in a box depending on where it's going. It might go in a flat rate box, we'll see. All right, this next item my daughter was trying to steal from me. Well, you know, at least get for a while, because these are SpongeBob watches. You see, you got Plankton, SpongeBob, and Patrick. Yes, I know who they all are. I have watched just about every SpongeBob episode. If you're a parent, you understand. So these 3 watches, there's actually, I think, a 4th in the full set. These were a Burger King giveaway several years back. These watches are like reversible, so you can like flip this. Oh yeah, here it is. So you can flip this side around, and so you can have the watch side or the picture side. I bought a big lot of SpongeBob items, just different various playing cards, stickers, ornaments, all that stuff. These were in there. I pulled these out separately. These sold for $14.99 shipped. The other SpongeBob lot is still in my store if anybody wants to go buy it. It's in my store. Go buy it. All right, hockey season is in full swing, so we got a hockey sale here. This is Buffalo Sabres autograph photos. There's 10 of these. I sent out an offer on these. I picked up a bulk lot of signed photos a couple months back. There was over 100. I think there could have been close to 200 total pictures. I paid about $1.25, I think was about the average price I paid per picture. So I had these listed at $40. Since hockey's going, I wanted to, you know, get some extra sales. I sent an offer out, $28 shipped for these photos. I'm not making a whole lot. There's 10 of them here. I have $10 into it. That's $18 gross profit. All right, and like every week, I sell Fiesta Bowl items. This is the Fiesta Bowl pin. I haven't sold too many of these recently, but I have a ton of these, or at least I had. I had over 300, I think, of these pins. They don't sell as quick as the patches. I might sell one of these a month. This sells for, I think, $3.25 plus shipping. And then I had someone buy 2 of the patches. So $7.50 plus a little bit for shipping. These will just go in a envelope and get sent out. All right, these are my last couple packages of blue tennis string. This was selling really hot a while back, and now I'm down to my last couple. I think I've only got 1 set left in my store. Bought a ton of these. I have about $1 each into each packet of string. I sold these 2 shipped for $14.99. It's really easy. These just go into a bubble mailer, send out for about $3. Nice, quick, easy $10 profit. All right, overnight I sold this Proctor Silex can opener. It's new in the box, but the box again is a little bit beat up. I didn't find this exact listing on Amazon, otherwise I would have sold it there. So I sold it on eBay. On Amazon, I think I could have got $50 for this, maybe even $60, because again, there was no listings, nothing there. I couldn't sell it. So I sold it on eBay. I got $29.99 shipped for it. Not a whole lot because it's going to cost me $10, $12 to send this out. Yesterday, this hat sold. This is a great New Jersey Nets vintage hat. It is a Sports Specialties. See if you can see the tag right there. It's Sports Specialties, snapback, vintage, brand new. This one sold for $49.99 shipped. Oh, Sports Specialties hats do really well. Look for that brand. If you find new, unused ones, they're a home run. All right, this is a really cool Jack and Coke sign. This was meant for like a bar or restaurant. It's this kind of thin metal, but it's got pinholes in the tops and sides so you can hang it as you need to. I almost took this to my antique booth and put it in there for like $15 or $20, but I took a shot on eBay first. I figured there was none exactly like this out there, so I put it out for $49.99 shipped. Because it is a flat metal item, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple cardboard boxes, put them around this, and then put a big poly mailer around it so it can't bend, it's not going to get wet and get damaged. Great sale for $50. This last sale is one that I'm not sure if it was ever going to sell, but I figured I'd throw it out there just because it was kind of cool. It's this skateboard deck. It says Little Villain on here, skateboards made in the USA. I did a lot of research on this one. I could find very little information. You see on the back, it's sort of got a, let's see, that's good. I guess it goes this way for LV, for Little Villain. It sort of looks like LA, the LA Dodgers logo, but it's not. I bought this at a local auction for just a few bucks. The only thing I could find for Little Villain was like one video about a kid skateboarder here in Arizona. So I'm assuming that's who it was, but again, I'm not positive. I just listed it and put all the specifics I could. Measurements, color, size, weight, all that stuff. It finally sold. It probably took 6 months to sell, but this sold for, looking down at my cheat sheet, what did it sell for? This sold for $39.99 shipped. All right, so all in all, it was a decent weekend. Total sales were $813.54, like I said. Not exactly the number I'm looking for because that's combined between eBay and Amazon. If I hit just that number off of eBay, would have been much happier, but it is what it is. I'll take my sales and I'll move on and I'll keep working. Now this week's got to be a really busy week for me because I need to get the rest of my Amazon FBA stuff sent off to Amazon so it's there for Black Friday and Christmas time. Been a little slacking on that, but I've got a good pile. Several boxes need to go out. I'm losing my voice today. Not sure what's going on. This week I'm hoping to do a couple different type of videos as well. I'm trying to do a couple how-tos for everybody. Again, one that's going to be a how to sell items on Amazon through your iPhone. Quick little tutorial on that. If I can, I might show a how to send your items into Amazon FBA or kind of the general process of doing so. Maybe not exactly step by step, but just kind of how pretty simple it is to do. All right, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. If you're a new subscriber, again, thanks for subscribing, giving me a chance to entertain you and inform you a little bit about what's going on eBay and how I do my sales and what I sell. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that I'm doing a good job, and I'll see you next time.